I'm gonna beat you with a Shimano Stella.
What is up, guys? It is the Big Man Bassin again. Today we're doing a little special freshwater trip. I really enjoyed the last little video that we did, and I think we're gonna go after some more microfish today. So that's kind of the game plan for today. We're gonna go ahead, go out and get onto some of these microfish. We're gonna be throwing some little tiny crappie jig kind of style stuff and some small beetle spins. So we'll see what we get into. You know, it's a little bit of an overcast day today. We got another front moving in just like last video, only it is not nearly as windy. So we're gonna get out and get this little pre-front fishing done and see what we can get onto. You guys stay tuned. What is up, guys? So we are swinging through Burger King in the drive-thru right now, and let me move my thumb out of the way of that photo, huh? But we're swimming through Burger King right now. A lot of traffic ahead of me, but a little hungry. Stopping to get lunch before we start fishing, but a little curious. Burger King just released these ghost pepper chicken nuggets, and I'm a spicy food enthusiast myself, so we are getting ready to go through the drive-thru and pick up our food. But I figured, you know, kind of bring you guys on a little bit more personal level. We're gonna stop and get a bite to eat first before I go and pick up some jig heads for these microfish that we're gonna try to target today. So when I get up the window, we'll try them. You guys can see me either burn my face off with chicken nuggets, or it's just one of those little gimmick things. But I just wanted to share with you guys a little bit of a, you know, eat, because we are going to be moving into some really cool videos here soon regarding foods, some catch and cooks, some comparison videos, and I will drop this one as a little bit of a teaser coming up. We are going to be doing a can you tell the difference between store-bought and bait shop bought shrimp. So I've got some guinea pigs lined up that are going to be testing this. They are aware that they're going to be eating bait store shrimp, but they don't know which meal will be the bait store shrimp. So they're going to have to find out through taste. Is it better or worse? Who knows? We may end up liking fresh caught shrimp out of the tank more than we'd like from our local grocery store. So pulling up to the window here in just a second. I don't want to make this awkward for anybody in there or myself. I'll be with you guys back here in just a second. We're going to pull off over into the parking lot over here, and we'll get ourselves a taste.
One eternity later.
All right, y'all. We have the nugs. All right. So they do smell quite spicy. Just in case, I have a little bit of ranch. But we're going to eat one. We're going to eat one straight up first. Bone apple teeth. I'm waiting for the heat. There's a little bit of heat on it. It creeps up on you a little bit, but it's not much. I wouldn't call this ghost pepper. I mean, it's definitely the best chicken nugget I've ever had from Burger King. Like, it's not biting beef jerky. It's not bad. First impression, nowhere near the spice level I was expecting, but overall, a pretty tasty chicken nugget. Pretty well seasoned. Actually, very well seasoned. A little bit of heat. Someone who doesn't like heat may think it's spicy. People who eat a lot of spice, ooh. Maybe the last one was a little bit hotter than the first one. Or maybe it's up after you eat them all. Then it kicks your butt. But overall, good chicken nugget. Now, let's get back to the fishing video that you guys were actually tuning in to watch. All right, guys. So we are at a very old spot that I used to fish a bunch way back when. Today we're going to be throwing some micro rods with some micro style baits on some lighter tackle and one of my more, I don't want to say more medium heavy rods, but one of my medium rods, little 3000, because there are some big fish in this little tiny lake here. I've caught some very unique fish out of this lake as well, so it's kind of a wild card factor as I snag this tree as I'm walking over because I didn't reel any of my baits up. Come on, tree, let it go. There we go. But some locals might know exactly where I'm at, some might not, but it's a very cool fishery. It's a catch and release lake only. They're very strict about this here. There's always guys driving around and everything. So this is a strictly catch and release lake. So today we're throwing some very micro stuff. I'll run that across the screen right here. But yeah, we're throwing these little micro jigs, almost crappie style. See what we can get on to. I haven't fished this lake in forever, but working down at the bait and tackle shop, I have heard some people starting to catch some really cool fish out of here again. So we're gonna see what we can get ourselves hooked up to. Right off rip, I find a snag. There we go. Ooh. Got hit there. Loosen this up a little bit. All right. Let's try something a little different now. They don't want the fall colors, so let's see if they want maybe, let's see here, good old-fashioned rooster tail, beater spin, whatever you want to call them. Ooh, did you hear that leader knot go through there? That sounded beautiful, didn't it? Loosen that up just a little bit. There we go. First micro largie of the day. Hell yeah. Little squeaky boy. I like it when a plan comes together. Also really nice to see that there's small stuff back in here, because for a while there was no ratfish. It kind of all died. Why aren't you coming out, bud? Bye, bud. But so quick change of plans, guys. We went from going for a micro fishing day to I just got here. Let me turn this AC down so you're not listening to the wonderful noise of my blower motor that's failing. We just got a little phone call from a good buddy of mine, Andrew. If you guys have seen some of the weird custom baits that I've thrown here on the channel, or just some of the cooler custom baits I've talked about, Andrew was one of the guys, or actually my only guy, that makes soft plastics that I readily use. So other than buying them from Big Boys, I get soft plastics from him, and he's supplied me with some really cool stuff over the weeks that I've been doing these videos. Well, he let me know the other day that these bass are biting at a little top secret spot, and we're gonna go there right now and meet him. So he runs Second Chance Baitco. It's an online order, custom handmade, hand poured baits. He's got anything from speed worms, frogs, big swim baits, monster worms, like 13+ inch worms. So we're gonna go meet up with him and throw ultra light tackle for some ultra big bass. And I'm gonna get off the phone now because we got through the red light, and I will see you guys soon. Yeah.
Oh, the fucking
Ooh.
cichlids are all over it.
Good.
So recast it and just reel it over the top of them. There you go.
Come here, bud.
The bluegill on steroids.
Come here, bud. Oop, that sounded like it hurt.
The old Mayan flop.
My. Don't worry, y'all. These things can take a beating.
It's a shame they're so invasive and destroy stuff. It's a beautiful fish.
Oh, yeah. So this is a Mayan cichlid. Some of y'all may know this thing.
That fire red on their throat is killer.
Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Absolute pain in the butt species.
They do taste good, though.
Oh, yeah. 100% great eating fish. You look at the meat, you wonder why it's a little dark, but it tastes just like regular panfish.
They're a neon tilapia.
Yeah. Well, they are. And one of the most invasive species in the state of Florida.
So FWC was doing a survey in Mount Shea.
Oh, he stabbed me in the hand.
And they had like 300 of them in their net.
Dude, they're behind KO right now.
Yeah.
All right, let's not step on this guy, but these guys are super, super resilient fish. But super, super beautiful. A lot of people around here mistake these as peacock bass. I can understand why with the dot on the tail and the colors. They're just super invasive. Yeet.
I give it a 4.
4? I didn't throw them hard enough?
Not enough whip.
Not enough whips.
rotation.
Gotta,
Let's
and
go farther along.
All right.
The Mianos. That's my sunglasses.
that's why they're still on top of my head. Ooh. A good thing I turned the camera on for that.
No, I would have just been at the right angle to get the lure going past your face. Well, mine grabbed the tail and I thought it was a little bass that was with him when it grabbed it. Oh, that's a hook a big fish on that cast. None of the good fish came up with them though. It's all the little ones. Usually there's 1 or 2 good sized ones.
I got one on its butt right now. Come on, eat it.
They love that.
Eat it.
Those little Mayans. Just flash and wiggle, they get nuts.
So we're continuing our little micro mission, but trying for some bigger fish too. Oh, there's like a whole school of bite-sized ones.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna just try for, oh, something big on the surface.
I was watching the largemouth eat the fingerling largemouth yesterday.
Yeah.
And and I didn't have any swim baits with me. I was throwing the new speed worm.
Come on, eat it. Ooh.
Oh, that stinks.
What?
I can't see anything now. I gotta order another pair of the clear polarized ones.
Now, like I was saying, beginning of the video, y'all, Andrew's the one who makes all of my funky little plastic baits that you guys see me use. Made the frogs for the snakehead mission that kind of backfired, and taught me a very valuable lesson that trip is don't name trips before you catch fish.
Nothing's a failure, just an education.
Oh yeah.
If you didn't succeed, you learn.
There we go. That's a little bit better fish. At least he fought better. Another.
I love that blue that's on their sides and around the black top. This is the cool thing.
Oh yeah. Another cool little fish right here, guys. Get him off. Oop. He totally went back in the water. That's not a fish you hear falling down the bank.
If it was a largemouth or a peacock, I'd be upset about it.
Yeah.
But I'm not breaking my neck for a mine.
Yeah. Let me show you guys the downward slope here.
And there's no way I could get you to the truck.
Yeah. I would
Or
just
over
be.
that rock barricade.
I would just be.
You would just be here.
I'd be gator bait. I got a knot somewhere. Let's recast this. Get this knot out. Yeah, I'm just gonna whip this knot out of here and get it fixed. Just burn this spin back in.
Because I checked it on Onyx maps, and it's 3/4 of a mile from here to where those fish are.
I believe it though. I actually just had a really big mind follow it in. Oh, he's done. He saw me. He looked up in the water and saw my big self, and he's like, that dude's gonna turn me into fried fish.
Golden Crispies.
Right? Good old LFG status. Make sure there ain't no snakes in front of me. Ooh. Well, there's a few largemouth.
Anything bigger than 6 inches?
Yeah.
I'm not talking your 6 inches, I'm talking her 6 inches.
Yep. There we go. That's a good quality fish right there. Solid little largemouth. I can't see the camera angle. I hope you guys can see this fish. But she is solid. And they're still all sitting here. Probably till I throw this one back. But I mean, she hit it as soon as it hit the water. Let's see if I can't pull your friend out next. I take it the worms are in the skip, but they are. So is this one that you're going to be pumping out here soon? Well, I'll definitely have to plug everything for the video. Throw your Instagram up there too. But yeah, guys, nice, badass little speed worm. Look at this.
It's called the AR worm from Angling AI. Pretty neat little mold.
You hooking this weedless, or you just exposing it?
Which head do you have? Screw it onto the screw lock, and then just stab your hook into it.
Gotcha.
And it won't hang off the back.
I completely forgot I grabbed the screw lock. I'm like, jig head. Natural instinct says
Thread it on. I even use those hooks for redfish.
Yeah.
Because they don't catch the grass as much. Like even for a fluke. Because they
Fuck
don't
yeah.
snag all the grass.
All right. Well, I'm happy this GLF is rated for like 40-pound braid. Do I think it really is?
No.
No.
It's like a 10 to 17. They just put cool numbers on it.
Yeah. Have I horsed some big fish with it? Yeah. Have I been overconfident with it? No, 100%. Am I throwing 40-pound mono as leader? Yes.
You see, you're fishing the weight tackle I usually do. I've got 17 fluorocarbon on for leader. And watch how it swims when it's coming to your rod and see what it's doing. Oh, never mind. You gotta keep on. Run!
I thought it was snagged, so I went to pull it.
Yeah, they're not smacking it.
No, it was a very subtle thump.
I hope you were recording on that.
Oh, I was. I felt bad because he came out of the water and whacked himself
Put
in
him over here and grab him.
I got my nice bright pink Beyond braid.
There you go, dude.
Fuck yeah, brother.
Chunky too, hooked in the corner.
Here,
Little shaky head pinned right there.
figure out a way to reach over to you without hurting this fish. Fuck yeah.
That fish might go 3 pounds. He'd be 4. She'd be a 4 in spawn. That's how I got every single one of the fish. The last 2 days was reeling it slow like that.
She doesn't even fit in frame on the photo.
No. That's why I went ahead and held it up before I handed it to you. Here, I'll get you a picture of it too.
Good thumbnail. Catching pre-front bass on. They look so tiny in my hand.
Now turn it. Now hold it up like this. I'm trying to get away from that bush. That's a good fish, man.
Fuck yeah. Here, I'll pass her back to you so you can just get her right in the water before I screw that up on camera.
Bounce her head off the rock.
Again. A solid fish, man.
Right there.
Hell yeah. Well, they're not deep. They're right here.
Well, they're cruising the edge, but you have to let it sink. That way you come up the edge instead of burning over the top of it.
Hell yeah, man.
Your fish cut my thumb.
I'm sorry. It is getting dark.
Okay, we'll stray away from the baby worm. See how this works.
Big old 13-inch worm now, right? Or is it a 10?
It's a 10. So this will show you how deep it is.
Jeez.
That's how deep it is right there. Isn't that crazy? Because it doesn't look like it. It looks like it's like 2 feet deep.
I would take it. I need to upgrade my hook if I want to throw that.
That hook will do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hook's a freaking animal. The guy that made those is the same guy that made the one that I just tried on. This one's just a football head.
I don't know if I just missed a hit or if I was on a rock.
Start reeling. Because sometimes this one. How many of them do that the other day?
I was like, I set the hook prematurely. Here, I'll swing her around to you. I don't feel like beating these fish up right now.
No, these are all like the ones we want to spawn in here.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to beat them up. We got a pretty good dynamic going on here.
Ah, that one's got some teeth for a largemouth. And you got to remember, this is my bad shoulder, too.
I know. Oh, God, he does got some choppers on him.
Yeah.
Another stud, guys.
That one, like, I grabbed it and I went, oh, that's sharp. Like, doesn't even feel like a largemouth shark.
That feels like a peacock kind of sharp.
Yeah.
And hailed that worm. Hey, I kept my tail this time. Straight down that mouth. How did I hook you? Oh, that's how. Wire time. Well, thank you for playing today's game there, bud. I appreciate you. I think I can make him back.
Now I just want to catch that one when it's in spawn, when it has weight. Look at it. Look how clean that fish is, though. It's like a picture perfect largemouth.
Hell yeah, man.
Oh, I'm getting bit.
Well, hurry up and put my fish back.
Slime all over my neck.
Hurry up, Andrew.
Nah, she dropped it. Dang.
Sounds like they made it into the other side.
Well, if you can ride a quad, it's not that hard to hop that berm.
No. My Super Duty, on the other hand.
Give me keys. I can get over it.
Hang on. Thank you for getting off, bud. You were not worth flipping up here.
With what I've caught so far, I'll take one. Eat my worm.
Eat my worm. I don't think I've ever been like, nah, get off my hook before, but I was like...
That's what it was like with 300-pounders marlin fishing in Brazil.
I don't have that kind of luck, bro. These are my marlin in Brazil.
Like, I had a 100-pound plus sailfish on it, and he's like, get that dang thing out of here. Oh, it's a good one, too.
Well, after making the joke, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves an actual video of Andrew getting here a fish with some proper camera angles.
He's not as big as I thought. He's maybe a pound. God, what's he eating? Look at his belly.
Holy pot belly.
There's gotta be... There's like a whole bluegill or cichlid in there.
Flip him around again.
Look at that belly.
Now, for size comparing, that's what, a 10-inch worm you said?
No, this is a 7.5.
7.5?
That's like a... He's 1.5, 2 pounds. I mean, it's a nice fish.
Oh, yeah, man.
Look, that's crazy.
He must have just choked something down and goes, 7 more inches.
Oh, it's a bluegill.
Yeah?
Yeah. Tails in the mouth and he's still eating.
Oh, shit, I can see it. I don't know if... Let me see if I can get the camera in there. Oh, yeah. See that? Right there. There's the bluegill tail right in the back of his mouth.
That's a good size. It might be a crappie. There's spots on it, but yeah.
Hell yeah, brother. But rain's starting to let up, so we might get back into the video again. So, stay tuned if there's more filming after this.